How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Sonic Adventure DX, where today I've decided to quit my little cutscene fetish in the openings of my videos for Sonic Adventure and started off with Sonic's version of Twinkle Park, which is his 5th stage. Sonic's version starts off significantly different because you get to ride in a bumper car. Now, that just seems like, and that black car can live for now. I regret nothing! Well, anyway, it seems kind of weird as a level choice, but I really like the bumper car segment here. It's fast and it's crazy and it's fun. The controls are a little bit weird because it kind of yearns back to the old day. I think I remember Top Gear being like this on the Super Nintendo as well, where basically, and I missed that bomb and totally lost all my rings. Whoops. And because of that, I barely made that jump, but whatever. We're fine. I think in Top Gear on the Super Nintendo, they had you stop holding the accelerator button in order to make like a sharp turn. I forget if that's 100% true. My memory of that game is a little foggy, but you know. In this one, it's kind of like, well, if you want to make a sharp turn, you gotta let go of the accelerator, aim your turn, and then put the accelerator back on. So, and now the black cars are coming back for revenge, so better get out of here. But yeah, this is a cool little segment. It's basically everything you know about any other Sonic segment, except, well, now there's bumper cars to be had, so it's a lot more fun to be had, and it's in an asteroid field, so how cool is that, right? I don't really know what that was over there. It kind of looks like a planet or a sun or something like that, but now we're done with... Oh, Sonic, get in the hole. Sonic, get in the hole. Oh my god! Yeah, Twinkle Park for Sonic is pretty much just a thrill ride. It's a lot of fun. I really like this level. But basically, if you want to do like a speedrun type thing, if you hold back when you come off of the roller coaster, it's useful for the A mission for this level. You can hold back when you come off of the roller coaster, and you can basically skip like this entire part that's coming up here, and end up where Amy started her level of Twinkle Park. But instead, Sonic is going in this direction, so... It just seems kind of weird, like, I know that Amy kind of ran ahead when she was in the, when she was getting into the elevator to go to Twinkle Park and all that, but it just seems weird that it's like, well, she's being hunted by a robot. Anyone with any amount of sense in their head would, you know, because Sonic's kind of like her bodyguard in this situation, right? So anyone with any amount of sense in their head would kind of meet up for him, but... Now he's going through all these parts, he's kind of off in a different direction than Amy, and he's not finding her, so just... This whole situation just doesn't bode well for either of them. And I tried to run against the grain here, and then the camera screwed me, and I fell off the towers. I'll show you where you'll end up on the towers once we get up there, but for now we're kind of tracking through Amy's version of this level a little bit. But the balloon is gone, so maybe she's already out of here at this point. I don't know. What I'm more concerned with is why there are stars and galaxies as a stock background for Twinkle Park. I mean, it's not like we're out in the middle of the universe there. And if you took the towers correctly, you would have ended up just to the left of that checkpoint, so... It's not a big deal. A little shortcut, I suppose. Although, if you're doing the A missions, you need all the time you can get, so... You probably don't want to be doing this that I'm doing either, because this kind of wastes valuable time, because the rings don't take you all the way around this big tower. You have to hit 2 switches in order to get all the way around the big tower, and even then you don't get all the way around to this spring from both the switches. You only get about halfway, and then you have to run for yourself, so there's no real point. Unless you want to grab some rings, which I can grab from right here, so I don't really care. And here's, I don't know if this is our first, I think this is our first roboticizer in the game. But, yeah, it would have to be, because I don't think I've seen it yet. Basically, Sonic's stages at this point have kind of taken a turn for, hey, here's some old-school Sonic stuff. You can break these roboticizers and get back at Eggman for trapping the animals, which he's been doing for the past few games.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Oh, shoot! I've lost Amy. I bet that robot hauled butt after her. I'd better catch her before it does.
Wonder where she could have went. I was considering taking Sonic into Twinkle Circuit there, because I'm pretty sure he can go in there, but I decided not to. We'll go in there later, but for now, there's a little ID card there. Wonder what this does. Sonic, it'd be better if you pick it up instead of running headlong into that guy's Corvette. There you go, I knew you could do it. Well, you don't have any good advice, do you, Glowing Red Light? Maybe Zero dropped this card. That's the name of the robot, by the way, that's chasing Amy, in case I didn't make that clear or nobody made that clear. They don't really explicitly say until way later, so I might as well tell you now. And here's one of the better versions of Speed Highway. This is not my favorite version, but you can definitely get the feel of speed from this one. I mean, look at this. I really love this level. I mean, there's no real point for us to be here, but it's just so much fun. It really gives you a sense of Sonic's speed, and it really just gives you a sense of, you know... And the other thing that I really like about Speed Highway, specifically this version of Speed Highway and the other one, which we'll be getting into much later, is the sense of scale that you get when you're inside of this place. I mean, you gotta look at the background there. Look at how big the city is back there. Also, I almost fall off a couple of times on this road. Sometimes the speed just gets a little overwhelming, and the controls are just like, nope, nope. I'm just gonna ignore that. But yeah, I really love Speed Highway because you really get a sense of speed and scale from both of for both of these elements throughout the level, really. Although it's a little more prevalent in the third and final installment, which is kind of weird because Sonic is, you know, the fastest character that we have available. So it's like, why wouldn't his section be the speediest? It's not that it's not the speediest, because you definitely get to the highest top speed. Also, I wasted that speed shoe because I was on an elevator. Why did they put it in front of an elevator anyway? Eh, whatever. But there's a different character that we'll be doing a stage with later that you really get a sense of speed because... well, you know what? I'll save it for later. You guys will be able to see once we get to that point, and I'll probably be gushing about it as I get to that point anyway. The thing with this level, though, by the way, Twist and Shout, woo! Must be on a roller coaster, almost like Busch Gardens. Yeah. Anyway, the thing about this level is that really kind of establishes the scale. You can kind of establish the scale pretty well in Sonic's story because he has to fly using rockets and you know, helicopters and all that stuff between one building and another, so you really get a feel for how big the city that you're running around in is, and that's bullshit! Why didn't the homing attack work on that police car? Whatever. Let's go over here. See what's over here. Now, Sonic, get on the window. There you go. This is not good. Oh, well, I guess we could just run along the side of this building. It's a really tall building, though, I'm gonna say that much. The controls here, you know, you pretty much just move left and right, but it's kind of weird. It's really a lot more difficult to move left and right than what would be first believable, and that's why I run into so many pillars on the way down here. No, like there, I was trying to kind of move left, but it kind of, I don't know, it's like you kind of gravitate towards the center a little bit, so sometimes it's difficult to move around in there, and I'm surprised Sonic didn't get hit with any of those glass shards. That would have sucked. And now we're back in Knuckles' section of Speed Highway, although it's not really any specific person's section. And there's a neat little shortcut if you're going for the A mission, although when you get to this part right here, you're probably going to want to run along the wall a little better than I did because I failed. And then I didn't just run right through the tunnel, I kind of tried to use a spring here, which really didn't need to do that. But if you remember from Knuckles' story, we can use the fountain, and this time we fly up to the clock tower. And inside the clock tower is the end of the level. So, I really like that level with Sonic. It's not my favorite iteration of the level, like I said. We'll be getting into that a little bit later. You know, Sonic, you could rescue some of the animals that are flying out of the roboticizer just by picking them up, right? They kind of look like they want to go in there, although that one bird was just kind of spazzing out there. Wonder what happened to Amy. Oh, there we go. Let's see what happened to her after she managed to get out of Twinkle Park and escape from that robot. Use your hammer, Amy! Oh, right, you're holding the bird with your hammer hand. Oh boy. Well, Sonic doesn't know about this at this point, but we better go find Amy. Except, let's check on the burger shop girl. Real quick, because we didn't really get a sense for their relationship yet here. Well, now you talk to him. You say hello and icebreakers and stuff like that. No matter who's staring at me, I should still do my job. Yes, you should. But, yeah. They kind of don't really do anything for the rest of the game, so I figured I'd just leave in that neat little tidbit of their storyline. I don't know. Some people out there might find it interesting. Personally, I don't, but yeah, whatever. Have you seen Amy? No. Maybe the slight's seen Amy.
She should still be in this city.
Well, yeah, the workers are still on strike, so she can't exactly go anywhere. Maybe she went out to the beach. Well, let's find out. Have you seen Amy? Those three? What are you talking about? Well, I gotta see this. Oh my god. The guy got caught. Basically, he was going out with both of these girls, because you can remember the girl in the pink dress from the beginning of Tails' story back in the first, I think it was the first episode. And then in the last episode, he was going out with this girl in the orange dress. So he was basically cheating on them. And apparently nobody feels guilty about it. But the girl in the orange dress still won't talk to me, so she's a jerk. And I was still trying to get her to talk. I was like, come on, you! But, whatever. Those three can go do what they want. Maybe Amy's back in the casino. We did meet her there at first.
Amy? Oh man, where can she be?
Ah! Sonic! Help!
I'll cut him off at the Mystic Ruins.
Yeah, we better get moving. Although I kind of passed it up a little bit. Hey, you know what? The workers are gone. I guess their strike ended. Well, that's convenient. Crazy robot kidnaps my kind of girlfriend, but not really, and then they immediately finish their strike. By the way, Tails, you really shouldn't be wearing the jet anklet in Sonic the Hedgehog 2 there, buddy. Oh, well, jeez. Not a wonder he's wearing it. Sonic's still wearing the crystal ring. Come on, Sonic, you gotta be a better role model than that, otherwise Tails will give me some retcons. That just doubled my retcon count, man. What a jerk.
Wow, that dream brought back memories.
Well, at least he's okay.
I owe so much to Sonic. Sonic! Wonder where he went. Sure hope he's all right. The tornado's not powerful enough. If I'm gonna get that egg carrier, I need to finish my prototype.
Well, we did a pretty good job last time. All we need to do is avoid the
It
laser.
needs a Chaos Emerald to work. Looks like I'd better find one fast.
Now, where are we going to find a Chaos Emerald? Maybe this guy will know. He looks kind of scholarly. A second party. Oh, the trolley will work. Sweet. Well, maybe the jungle will have... out here will have something new, because we've explored pretty much all of the areas outside of this jungle area back here. So maybe this area will have something new. You know, that pyramid looks kind of familiar, and this area looks kind of familiar too, but I can't get a good look at it. Maybe we'll get a better look at it later. Also, this place is an absolute maze, but you want to go into that other path that I'm going to right now for Tails in order to advance his little story. But this place is a maze, so thankfully the DX version has a map, use it well if you're playing on the DX version.
Wow! There's a Chaos Emerald!
And it's just laying there. Great, let's get it.
Hey! Wait up! Stop!
Wow, that frog's a jerk. Maybe we can follow him. How did he get through all that sand? Oh, jeez. Let's see if we can drain it. No, I don't know how this would work in real life, honestly, but whatever works for you, you know? Let's follow that frog. Now we come to another sub-game. Tails has the most sub-games of any character, and he gets to play Sand Hill! Another snowboarding section, although it's actually sandboarding, so technically it's not snowboarding. But I really do like this level a lot because, well, you guys probably know this, but I am a snowboarder in real life, and I always did have a dream. I guess you could call it a dream. It's kind of like one of the personal things I would want to do with my snowboarding prowess is eventually use it to go sandboarding at some point. And this level is really cool. You're kind of like sandboarding through all these ancient ruins, and there's stuff flying everywhere and like rolling across. I don't think any of it can actually hurt you, but it's really cool because everything's like moving around you, and it gives you kind of a feel like that you're in this ancient mystic place somewhere. So it's pretty cool. These gates are not really used for much of anything, although they're more important in the later, in the trial mode mission for this. So I kind of got a good combo going there, but you'll want to get as many gates as possible and keep your combo up if you're playing the trial mission. But I guess we found the frog. Hey, there's that glowing light again.
I wonder where I am.
Well, you're still kind of in the desert, Tails. It's just, I guess, an oasis type thing. There's those weird echidnas again. I remember this spot for later. We'll be back here. Trust me on that one. But yeah, this pyramid area, it looks kind of familiar, but again, I'm not quite sure. Maybe it's that area that we just passed through, but that can't be. I mean, this place looks completely different from the jungle area we were just passing through. And that guy gives you the same dialogue that he gives you in Knuckles' story about Pinocchio or Pachacazam or whatever. Okay. Well, yeah, he's taking over surrounding areas and forcing people to submit to his will. That's not a good idea, and I'm pretty sure Grandma wouldn't have liked that anyway. But yeah, I like how some of the echidnas in this area give you a little bit of expose on this area. The rhythm badge, huh? Thanks, buddy. I'll take a look for it. And then after you talk to him, the rhythm badge is right over here.
You found the rhythm badge. To do continuous tail attacks, hold the action button down.
Yeah, so now Tails' melee attack is not completely useless. As a matter of fact, it turns him into a house when it comes to melee attacks, because now he's basically invulnerable as long as he's doing his tail spin attack. But unfortunately, it makes a rather annoying sound, so I'm not going to use it too much, just for the sake of the recording. Now where? Oh, she looks important. Wait, haven't I seen her somewhere before?
The servers are the 7 Chaos Emeralds.
Chaos Emeralds?
Hello there, friend. How are you?
What were you saying before?
Kind of weird how Tails is the only character at this. Well, he's the earliest character that actually gets to talk with the flashback.
Never to forget it. It goes like this.
Also, how is he talking to the flashback
servers are the
exactly?
7 Chaos. Chaos is power. Power enriched by the heart. The controller is the one that unifies the chaos.
Come to think of it, her voice is kind of familiar.
But I'm still not sure what it all means. But the number 7 is the same as the number of emeralds there are.
Emeralds?
Chaos Emeralds?
But I don't think we've ever met before. I'm Tikal, and you are?
Well, that was a weird experience. Will Tails face a rather large problem as he's finishing up his plane? Find out in the next episode of Sonic Adventure DX. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Take care.